Hey YouTube, it's me, Hatar. In today's video, I'm just going to be talking about some things I've seen in the Ghost of Tabor community and just a few things I feel like needs to change going forward if this game truly wants to continue. This video is just more or less going to be me talking and yapping about some things that I've seen in like community and Discord that I think might need to change or just need shed some light on. This video, in the background, I'll be playing some random clips of me playing, nothing really special. So if you don't want to listen to me yet for, I don't know, 7-8 minutes, then I apologize, but I appreciate you if you do want to sit here and listen to me. One thing I've seen over all the time of me playing this Tabor is people complaining about bugs. Bugs are natural in games like this, and I know this game is a billion-dollar company, so they should not have this many bugs, but at the end of the day, this game was created by a very small community of devs, and yet it's grown into this huge game that was probably never in a scene like this. Like, if you see here, a lot of comments are just about bugs, this, and this. There's a lot of videos talking about, making fun of the devs, talking about how they fixed 19 bugs, yet there's so many more. And you're right to complain about that. Yet, I think gets to a point where you shouldn't be complaining as much and pointing out all the lowlights of the game. Yet there's so many highlights of this game that no one wants to underline because of the fact that there's still bugs in the game. If you look at Exfil Zone, yes, it does have bugs, but it doesn't have many. I think the dev team on Exfil Zone is way bigger than Ghost of Tabor, but it still has bugs. Bugs are never going to be instantly taken out or fully cleared. It'll take years and years, and maybe it will never be taken out. A lot of games actually strive because of bugs, like Black Ops 2, all those. They have a lot of bugs that are used, and they're so fun and they're loved in the community, yet they're still bugs at the end of the day, but no one complains about them. I think at the end of the day, yes, this game has a lot of bugs and needs a lot of fixing, but I don't think we should be shaming and threatening the devs because of the fact that they messed up once or twice or they're overworking themselves. Second thing I want to talk about is Island Glazers. Old Island was not as good as people said it was. Yes, it was a very good map, and at that time, it was beautiful. It was so fun to play. It was very good looking. The PvP was great. But there was a lot of flaws in that map that definitely needed changing for what Island was meant to be. Island wasn't supposed to be a PvP ModCam-S type map. It's supposed to be a big open map to hit long range shots and be just open in general. People want it to be more like Modka. At the end of the day, that's not what it's supposed to be. Extraction shooters meant to be looting, fighting scavs, and fighting players, not the whole lobby. I know there's a lot of bugs and a lot of downsides on New Island, yet I love New Island. New Island is so fun, and when you learn the map and you can strive on that map, it might be more fun than Modka, Chodov, all that combined. But a lot of people don't want to take the time to learn that because they're so blinded by nostalgia. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying you need to change sometimes. A lot of people might not like that opinion, yet I think it's the right opinion and it needs to be said. But if you have a different opinion on New Island, Old Island, please, I would love to hear in the comments. Old Island had a lot of problems in general, like it was a very one-sided map if you got the correct spawn. If you had a spawn near labs and you got on roof of labs, you knew every player in the map had to go through your sightlines to exfil and or do anything in the game. If I spawn prison, I have to go through labs to get to docks at least. There are maybe 1 or 2 spawns where I can spawn on the same side of the map and get out on the same side of the map, but those are very few and far between. The third thing I want to talk about is DLCs. A lot of people complain over DLCs because they add DLCs instead of fixing bugs. Yet, I feel like DLCs are needed in a game to make a game feel alive. A lot of games add DLCs to brighten up the game and bring in sponsorships that might make the game be out into a brighter audience. It brings more players. Yet people complain saying everything's a DLC, like with the new Car 98K. Yes, technically it's a promotion, but it is not a DLC. And a lot of people were complaining that, oh, it's another DLC. It might be another DLC. I swear if it's another DLC. A lot of comments like here will show that a lot of people are just complaining, yet nothing. There's nothing here to complain about. There's a new gun. and another new gun and some cool clothing come out, yet they're still complaining. And I understand where they're coming from. This game needs a new stuff to do, actual like fulfilling stuff, like a new map. These DLCs are there to make people have time to wait, go learn new things. A lot of players complain about the game being dead or it's very boring, yet they don't take the time to go learn different playstyles, and they just stick to the same Chodov, Modka, AK Alpha Fail, MX Sphere. Never changing it up, never testing their skills, and never trying to learn new things. I think there's a lot of good and bad on this game. I think over the lifetime of this game that it definitely needs ironing out a lot of the bugs, and the dev team, hopefully the new dev team, will help a lot. Yet a lot of people are complain with the dev team, even though the dev team was very small. Obviously, I am no dev, and I never claimed to be, but I understand when you have a small team working on a game like this that blew up this crazy, there is going to be a little pushback when the game isn't as perfect as a AAA game. There has been a lot of errors on the dev side with all the bugs that's been in the game, but they need a little leeway so they can continue to create the game that we love to play. Instead of pressuring them, threatening them to make a new game or all this or bring back OI, I feel like we should be patient with them and let them do their work and come out with new updates. But that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, you don't have to listen to me. And at the end of the day, I might be wrong about all this. Maybe at the end of the day, Old Island was better than New Island. Maybe all these bugs really, really matter and all these DLCs should not be added, but this is just an opinion from a random dude. So I hope you agree with this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Apologize if I haven't posted for a little bit, and I apologize if this is a little off from where everybody posts, from gameplay, key and all that, hitting keys and all that, but I feel like it needs to be said. No one really has done anything like this except Ayo Henry. He did a video back, and I really enjoyed that video a lot, and I definitely should go check it out about the state of the game, but you don't have to. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd really appreciate if you liked it, subscribe. New videos coming out very soon. I don't know when, but I'm filming them right now. I'm trying to get them all edited and all that stuff, but they will be out soon, I promise. And I appreciate you for watching. Have a wonderful day.